welcome back to Sheffield. I'm here, not actually on Springwatch Street today, I'm in the gardens of Ben and Charlotte and Jean just next door because we've heard about a family of animals here that we really wanted to check out. Now, I'm talking quietly because they're just on the other side of these bushes here, and we're now approaching the time of day where they might start to emerge. Now, that means that we can't go and actually have a look at where they're living live, but a couple of days ago I came down in the afternoon while they were snoozing and had a look around their digs. This is a pretty unassuming garden that's hiding a pretty big secret. It's just normal garden, normal garden, normal garden, normal garden, whacking great big badger sett. Let's go and have a look. Look at this. It's huge. Here's one of the entrances here. There's loads spread around. There's probably about 10. They're coming out of everywhere, out of the walls, out of the sheds. The amount of earth that's been moved here is incredible. I mean, take a look at this shed. I have no idea the last time anyone went in here for the rake, because that has been completely buried. I mean, the shed roof is up to my knee, near enough. What I really want to do is see these animals in action. So tonight I'm going to come back for a badger stakeout. So, I mean, it really is quite amazing just how much earth they've moved down there. And we should say that sett has been in operation for years. You wouldn't just wake up one morning and find a badger sett like that swallowed your shed. And Jean, whose garden it's in, is very much at peace with the fact that the badgers are down there at the bottom of the garden. So yes, the poison chalice of live badger watching on Springwatch has been handed over to me, but I'm not alone. I've got camera operator James Stevens here with his long lens. Have we got anything, James? No, not even a sheep or a seal in these parts to give us some live mammal action, but no worries, because on the same day that I came to have a look around the sett, I stuck around in this very spot for my very own badger stakeout. I've taken my seat on the most uncomfortable garden chair ever known. It's about 8:30. The badger should come out any time now. The sett's just round the corner. I'm hoping that they should come out into that open area just there. It's a very peaceful spot to sit, and hopefully it will be interrupted by rowdy badgers. If I don't see a badger after this level of dedication, I'm going to be most displeased. I refuse to be moved. I am going to watch these badgers, whether it's the last thing I do. It may well be the last thing I do. It's the wrong animal. There is a badger right in front of me. Imagine if this was your garden, why would you go anywhere else? I don't even want to move. Oh. It's beautiful. Wow. I mean, that was worth getting wet for. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. That was my first experience of urban badgers. Previously I've only seen them in woods and fields, so to see one climbing up on the patio just a few metres in front of me was so cool. We've been up to the normal tricks that we've been up to on Springwatch Street here as well. We've had a few of those camera traps out in the garden, and that's given us an idea of how big this family is. You can have a look at these clips that we've got here that show that we've seen, there's 4 in this one, we've seen about 5 badgers at one time, and that's a pretty normal size clan for an urban area. They tend to have around 6, whereas in the countryside they can have sort of very normal to have up to 30. So the clans are a lot smaller in urban areas. And what's really cool about seeing the badgers in this is seeing their normal behaviour that you might see in those woods and those fields, but just taking place on patios. Have a look at this. We've got them dragging bedding around, and this is just them collecting all the vegetation that they found. There's bits of garden waste in there, and this is becoming a more common sight. Here in Sheffield, badger sightings in gardens have increased 5 times. So seeing badgers in situations like this is becoming more and more regular. And I mean, that experience I had sat here was I can't stop smiling just having watched that back. It was so cool.